Hello, marine educators. I'm Sean Chamberlain, an earth sciences professor at Fullerton College in sunny Southern California, just a stone's throw away from Disneyland. I'm absolutely thrilled to be presenting to you today at the National Marine Educators Association 2024 virtual conference. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know your time is valuable, so let's dive right in. Today, I want to share with you a project I've been working on for more than 12 years, a free Creative Commons textbook called Our World Ocean, Understanding the Most Important Ecosystem on Earth. It's designed to engage diverse learners in ocean literacy and make ocean science accessible to everyone. In case you have to leave in a hurry, here's my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me at schamberlain@fullcall.edu or visit my LinkedIn site, or visit me on Twitter. In my short presentation today, I'll talk about some of the features and benefits of the book with regard to pedagogy. I'll introduce you to some free resources you can download, and I'll talk a little bit about strategies that I use to teach ocean literacy to my students. And if you want to skip ahead and check everything out on your own, check out these resources, these links on this page. I created this free downloadable Creative Commons textbook to serve diverse community college students, especially non-scientists and English language learners. It aims to be easy to read, friendly and engaging, and better represent women, people of color, and other marginalized groups in ocean science. My principal goal is to portray ocean science as part of a community of oceanographers. My primary goal is to portray ocean science as the efforts of a diverse international community of scientists working together to better understand the ocean and how it works as a system. Some of the main features and benefits include a narrative voice. I wrote it in a conversational style that makes it more familiar, readable, and engaging to students. Definitions are provided bolded as well as in audio. Students can click on the audio definitions and both hear the definitions and how to pronounce the words. Citations are clickable. It gives easy access to the scientific sources and reinforces science as an evidence-based endeavor. The book also has a simplified navigation. A clickable table of contents permits students to easily move between chapters or even from back and forth in sections. With the one-column layout, students can easily create notes, and it makes the text more readable. It's also available as one complete file, the Essentials version, or you can download separate chapter files depending on how you wish to present it. There's also a web version, which makes it more accessible to electronic devices. It also makes it easier for students using screen readers to access the text. The images in the text are presented to tell their own story and provide a greater connection for students with the people who do ocean science. Where possible, I use Creative Commons images. In that way, instructors and students can download the images, use them in presentations without violating any copyright restrictions. The humorous graphics included throughout the book also generate student engagement and interest, and they're just fun to look at. Finally, the text includes extensive clickable bibliography, provides you and your students direct links to historical and recent scientific publications, the extensive question banks that you can download with the text reduces your workload considerably. The availability of images and PowerPoints of the images also makes faster preparation should you want to lecture or teach from the text. And you've got me. If you want something customized, feel free to ask. I'm happy to edit the text and send you a version just for you and your students. And now I want to take a little detour for something a little bit different. I'd like to honor the National Marine Educators Association and their role in creating the 7 principles of ocean literacy. It's a bit of a humorous example. I hope you enjoy it.
The STEM Gang!
Eric, it sure was nice of you to invite us on this cruise.
Thank the National Marine Educators Association. They awarded the prize.
But you won first prize! And the all-you-can-eat seafood that goes with it.
I'm looking forward to hiking the trails.
I can't wait to explore the tide pools.
Always the scientist, aren't you, Sora?
All aboard! All aboard!
What's our first stop?
The guidebook they gave me says 5 makes 1 island.
5 makes 1. Sounds like a puzzle.
Let's get lunch! I'm starving and I'm dying to check out the buffet.
Look! A dolphin!
That settles it. I'm having a tuna fish sandwich. Oh,
We're there!
5 makes 1.
Here we come!
The guidebook was right. 5 islands.
All connected into one.
You know, it reminds me of my oceanography project.
Your 5 cakes representing 1 ocean.
Pure coincidence.
Coincidence or not, I'm hungry.
All aboard!
I still think there's something puzzling about it.
That was the best tuna sandwich I've ever eaten.
2 tuna sandwiches.
I hope it was sustainable tuna.
What's next?
It says shape-shifting island.
I wonder what that could mean.
Cowabunga!
Oh boy!
That was epic!
Oh boy! That was the most amazing experience of my life.
You were really carving out those waves, dude!
You know what else was being carved? Those rocks. I figured it out. Shapeshifting Island is named for the ever-changing shoreline.
Due to the waves.
Some very big waves.
Don't forget the corals.
Of course. They build up the land. We just learned about that.
And here I thought we were going on a cruise to get away from it all.
All aboard!
Time to eat! I'm famished!
I still think there's something fishy about this cruise. What did you say is the name of this island?
One-Eyed Beast Island.
One-eyed beast. What do you think that means?
I don't know. But I have a feeling we're about to find out.
I think I'm gonna be sick! That was some hurricane!
The One-Eyed Beast.
Exactly.
Just like the guidebook predicted. Eric, just where did you get that guidebook?
The prize committee gave it to me.
Aha!
What does that mean, Tommy?
I don't know. I just figure there has to be an aha in there somewhere.
I got it! That's not a guidebook. It's an ocean literacy treasure hunt. Think about it. What was the first island we visited?
5 makes 1 island.
Right. And what do we know about the 5 oceans?
I found it! The Earth has one big ocean with many features.
You have notes?
I have a big exam when we get back.
It's the first principle of ocean literacy.
Then what about Shapeshifting Island?
Remember the rocks?
And the coral reefs?
The second principle of ocean literacy.
The ocean and its life shape Earth's features.
Oh my gosh! The storm!
The One-Eyed Beast.
Are you telling me?
The ocean influences our weather and climate. The third principle.
I can't believe they tricked us.
More like nudged us to get more out of this trip than we might have otherwise.
I think it makes it extra fun.
All I want to know is, what kind of seafood do they serve on Paradise Island?
Welcome to Paradise Island. Can you guess which principle these sand castles represent?
The ocean is made of sand?
A person's home is their castle?
Castles made of sand fall in the sea eventually?
Good one, Michelle.
Of course we know.
The ocean makes Earth habitable.
Pretty epic, right?
That was amazing!
Unreal.
Now you know why they call it Candy Island.
It's the most colorful and diverse reef I've ever seen.
As Principle 5 says, the ocean supports a great diversity of life and ecosystems.
Jason, you're turning into an ocean scientist.
Guys, you realize how much closer we've become to the ocean.
I think there's another ocean literacy principle about to be revealed.
The ocean and humans are totally interconnected.
But it's more than just having fun on a cruise ship.
You're so right, Eric. The ocean deserves our protection. Too much trash. Too much fishing. Too many greenhouse gases. They all threaten the ocean's health. The ocean needs our protection, now more than ever.
A wise man once said we can't protect what we don't understand.
Which must be why the last page of the guidebook is blank.
That's brilliant. The final principle says the ocean is largely unexplored.
Let me see that.
Eric, I'm not sure exploring seafood restaurants is what the prize committee had in mind when they rented these e-bikes for us.
Why not? Exploring our connection to the ocean celebrates Principle 6.
And you know, Michelle, the seafood restaurants along this stretch of beach are largely unexplored. Principle 7.
The ocean does support a diversity of seafood. Principle 5.
I guess seafood does make Earth habitable. Principle 4.
That settles it then. Are you ready, STEM gang?
To the abyss and beyond!
You can find other videos from the STEM gang in the link provided to my playlist on YouTube. And if you were paying close attention and can answer this question, I'll send you some free stickers. How was Eric's guidebook provided by the NMEA as part of his first place prize aboard an island hopping cruise ship not exactly what the STEM gang expected when they started their journey? Send me your answers and I'll send you a set of stickers from the book. Of course, they're limited, so don't wait too long. Now, I'd love for you to be able to spend some time clicking through the book, taking a look at it, and thinking about how you might use it in your classes. And so I'm going to end my presentation with just a few examples of how I use it, and then give you time to just click away or just take a much-needed rest, I'm sure. This is a visual interpretation. Choose the words that best represent the figure. Here we have two scientist seahorses observing sea stars in the wild. They observe that the sea stars are both eating barnacles. They observe that they both move exactly in the same way. What part of the scientific method is illustrated here? Now you might argue curiosity, though they're already engaged in a study, so they might be a little bit further than that. But it's certainly scientific inquiry and observation. And you can probably make arguments for any of the other ones, or using other examples, other figures from the book, take them through the scientific method visually. In this particular activity, students plan an oceanographic sampling expedition. It helps them build math skills in a fun way, and it familiarizes them with this sampling plan that oceanographers use when carrying out grid sampling to understand spatial and temporal scales of variability in the ocean. Some of you might be interested to download teachers' resources. I have a site in my Google Drive that you're welcome to access and download anything that's there. And of course, if you have any questions, I am more than happy to help you.